You want to know the truth about living in Boca Raton versus New York. Well, this video is all about the true cost of living right here in Boca Raton, Florida, and we're getting after it right about now. Boom! Boom, we're live. It's Chris Igo Home Group, powered by RE/MAX Direct, and I'm your local Boca Raton and South Florida realtor. We're doing so many videos about what it's like to eat, live, work, play, and thrive right here in Boca Raton, South Florida. So hit the subscribe button now, tap that bell, and you'll get notified every time I do a live video. We are constantly helping people from around the country and around the world buy homes here in South Florida, and we absolutely love it. We specialize in finding exactly what you want and getting you the best deal possible. So if you're even thinking about moving to Boca Raton or surrounding areas like Delray Beach, Coral Springs, or Parkland, you've got to give me a call. Shoot me a text, send me an email, a message on Facebook, leave a comment down below by any means necessary, because we've got your back when moving to Boca Raton or surrounding cities. Now, today we're going to be talking about the true cost of living in Boca Raton versus New York. A cost of living index allows us to compare what it really costs to live in one place versus another, which lets you know exactly how far your money will go before you actually move. Compared to New York, Boca Raton housing is relatively inexpensive. And let's face it, South Florida is essentially New York's fifth borough. It's 50% less expensive to buy a single family home in Boca Raton than New York. Boca is an affluent suburb, and housing is just a little bit more expensive here than the national average, but it's significantly cheaper than New York. In Boca, we have a lot of senior communities that are 55 years and older, and we've got a lot of country clubs. Excluding those, the median price for a single family home in Boca Raton for March 2020 was $537,000. For condos and townhomes, it was $225,000. Housing here is a little bit higher than the national average because we've got 300,000 people who move to Florida every single year, 900 people a day. If you look at a map of Broward and Palm Beach counties, you'll see that most of the county out west is swamp. You can't build there. Land is limited, and it's basic supply and demand. We've got 900 people moving here a day and only so many homes and so much land available. Now, if you are moving to Boca and you're looking for a 55 plus community, in 2019, the median sales price for a single family home was right around $268,000. If you're looking for a condo in a 55 and older community, you are in luck because the median price is only $125,000. You can definitely save some money if you're looking to buy a condo in a 55 and over community. Homeowners insurance is very expensive in South Florida because we've got hurricanes. We've been very lucky over the last 10 years or so not to get any terrible ones, but the truth of the matter is we are right in Hurricane Alley and we get a lot of hurricanes, or we're in the path to potentially get a lot of hurricanes. Insurance tends to be a lot more expensive than you would see just about anywhere else in the country. For a median priced home here in Boca Raton, you're looking at an annual insurance cost of roughly $3,500, not including flood insurance if you need flood insurance. It is what it is. It's just part of living in South Florida. We've got hurricanes. There's nothing we can do about it. Now, one of the great things about Florida is we don't have state income tax. So unlike New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, California, Illinois, and other states, you've got no, zero, zilch, nada income tax. That's massive savings every single year on your taxes. In Broward and Palm Beach counties, we do have sales tax, and it's 7%. Everything that you're going to purchase is 7% more expensive than the sticker price. But the state uses that money for schools, roads, and parks. They're constantly making improvements for the over 900 people a day who move to Florida. Now, unlike New York or any other big city with great public transportation, you really must have a car to get around here in South Florida. There's not a lot of trains or buses. We do have public transportation, but it's not the best. And with the heat and humidity down here, you definitely do not want to be outside sitting around waiting for either. Now, your car's payment is based on what type of car you want to buy. Your car insurance tends to be a little bit expensive here because we got some really bad drivers. All in with gas, maintenance, insurance, transportation costs in Boca Raton is 33% less expensive than New York. Boca also just announced that Brightline, which runs a high-speed train with stops in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, West Palm, and Orlando, is building a stop in downtown Boca. So if you live in Boca and you need to commute to work in West Palm, Fort Lauderdale, or Miami, you won't have to drive, and it will only take you 30 minutes or so to get wherever you're going. Food costs in Boca is 5% less expensive than New York. Now, we've got a ton of restaurants, from lower end chains all the way up to very nice high end restaurants, and it's a great restaurant scene. Lots of cuisine from all over the world. If you're a foodie like me and you love food, then Boca Raton in South Florida is definitely a good place for you. Tons of diversity. Healthcare, it's 13% less expensive in Boca than New York. Because Boca Raton in South Florida is such a retirement destination and we've got such a robust senior population, we also have the best healthcare, best hospitals, and specialists in the world, especially my wife. So if you're delivering at Boca Regional, be sure to say hello to the best nurse on the planet and my wife, Mariana. Utilities are 36% less expensive in Boca Raton than New York, primarily because we don't have to heat our homes in winter. Boca Raton and all of South Florida is a tropical paradise. There is no winter. On the coldest day of winter, if you turn your AC off, it probably doesn't dip below 67 inside the house. Now, most New Yorkers already know Boca, but they're often surprised to learn about some of the tremendous value and affordability of the surrounding areas, like Coral Springs and Parkland, which are 20 minutes to the west, and Boynton Beach and Delray Beach, were 20 minutes to the north. We are constantly helping buyers from around the country and around the world buy homes here in Boca Raton and surrounding areas like Delray, Boynton, Coral Springs, and Parkland. So if you're even thinking about moving to South Florida, you've got to reach out to me. Give me a call, send me a text, DM, leave a comment below, by any means necessary, because when it comes to moving to South Florida, we've got your back. Also, check out my other videos if you want to see what it's like to eat, live, work, sleep, play, and thrive right here in Boca Raton or anywhere else in South Florida. And until next time, peace.